What's up, guys? Matt, Legacy 4x4. Happy holidays. This is Christmas when I'm recording this, so getting a little bit of work done before dinner. But besides the point, we are working on this eBay diff cover that I was so happy with and so satisfied with its style and performance and everything that I'm going to make a whole video on it. So this is from Dr. Z Fabrication, 3/8 inch laser cut diff cover for a Ford Super Duty axle. That one's going to go on the front axle. Basically, it's a weld it yourself, do it yourself diff cover. You can see my rear Dana 60 has a hired gun diff cover. It's going to end up looking probably the same as that. It'll just be a thicker material for the same cost, same price. So that's why I'm really happy with this, because I paid less than $100 for a 3/8 inch diff cover, and came with grade 8 hardware as well. So we'll have grade 8 bolts and everything, and only thing I gotta do is weld it up myself. So without further ado, let's get to welding up this diff cover. Alright, so obviously nothing comes welded, everything's just tacked in place. And what I'm going to do is fully weld the inside with a single pass along all the seams that need to be welded, and then I'll flip it around to the outside. That way I can just do a nice pretty cover passes around everything. I don't have to worry about any root passes or any fancy weld techniques to do in the front. I can just do a nice, simple, hopefully good looking cover pass over the whole thing. So that's the general game plan. So I'm gonna go ahead and weld all this up on the inside. And quick note, I'll be doing very small skinny beads, hopefully nice quick whips. That way I don't put too much of thickness protruding out the inside. I don't think it'll be anywhere close to clearance issues, but that's just me being temperamental about how I want to weld it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Gonna go ahead and start burning this in. Okay, everything's fully welded up. Nice quick little whipping beads. Not really focusing too much on making the inside look pretty, just trying to get a nice full root pass on the inside edge, so when I flip it over, the bevel has a nice back to it. So that's kind of what we're going with, but like I said, nice small little beads right there. So let's flip it over and do the cover weld. Alright, so everything's fully welded. Went ahead and took a wire wheel to it and cleaned it up a little bit. You can see some of the beads right there. I'm happy with that. There's a few small blemishes where I, had to restart the weld and it just didn't look right. I can point some out like right there too, but for the most part, it's pretty, I think. Pretty, I guess. For the most part, it does look really good. The cover welds are, when you're cover welding and you already have a root pass, you're able to make nice pretty dimes. So I'm also going to leave the Z on there because I'm really happy with Dr. Z Fabrication products from eBay. So stoked with this, really happy with this. Gonna let this dry real quick and then throw a nice coat of the same forest green paint on it, and then we'll get to installing it on the axle. So yeah, gonna let this dry real quick. Probably gonna go play with the dogs for a little bit, maybe enjoy some Christmas eggnog or something. But okay, while this paint dries on the new diff cover, I've already buzzed out all the bolts on the front one. Gonna go ahead and take this front cover off and drain the oil, and then we're going to put the new cover onto the front axle. But we're not going to do any gaskets or anything crazy right now. We're just going to put the bolts through it, because I'm going to have to pull the cover off again to either re-weld my hydro steering mount on, or if I end up not putting the hydro steering mount on the diff cover, I'm still going to have to take the cover off in order to lock the front axle, which is going to happen eventually as well. So the rest of this video is going to be a nice, quick, simple remove that cover and just gently hang that new cover on for fitment issues. So this is a nice, short, quick video, but at the same time, it's a necessary step in the right direction. The next video you're going to see is going to be the hydro steering video. I've very obviously already started some hydro steering stuff. So for now, we're just going to knock this diff cover off and put the new one on, and we can see how it looks. Also, it's very, very clean in there, so whoever installed this Dana 50 obviously took care of it. So it's gonna get locked and then probably trashed, but you know, at least it's taken care of for now. So let's hang the new cover. So yep, that looks pretty sweet. I'm very happy with that. You know, if I wasn't such a Ray Charles welder, it would probably look even better, but you know, I'm happy enough to say that I made it myself, didn't just buy it. It's always a little bit of pride, even if some of the welds aren't the prettiest, some of the beads, you know, aren't the most even or anything, but end of the day, I think it looks nice. So that is it for that one, guys. Next time we'll be mounting hydro steering and doing the rest of the hydro steering, and probably have to order more parts for hydro steering. So next video we'll talk about hydro steering, I guess is what I'm getting at. In any case, I will catch you guys next time.